I'm going to call to order the city council meeting for the city of Rainbow City for Monday, February 9th, 2026. I'm going to ask Clark Hopper if he'll lead us in the invocation, be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you stand?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another day. Thank you for another opportunity to serve the people of Rainbow City. Give us the ability to make wise judgments and be good stewards for the people. Be with our leaders throughout the country, as we all know that this whole world is up in arms, and definitely we need to pray for not only our president, but these other leaders, whether it's in Iran or Israel or anywhere else right now with all the tensions. And these things I ask, amen.
Attention, salute, pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you turn your cell phones to the off or vibrate position, we would appreciate it. And I'll ask Beth Lee, the city clerk, if she'll call a roll.
Jerry Ramsey.
Here.
Randy Vice.
Here.
Jeff Prince.
Here.
Jamison Jenkins. Clark Hopper.
Here.
Mayor Taylor.
Here. Number 5 is to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of January 26th of 2026, and I'd entertain a motion that we do so.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 6 is to authorize Mayor Taylor to be the voting delegate at the Alabama League of Municipalities Annual Convention in May. Jeff Prince is the first alternate, Clark Hopper is the second alternate voting delegate, and I'd entertain a motion that y'all authorize me.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 7 is to authorize the city clerk to request sealed bids for a 2026 Durango or equivalent SUV for investigations. Aaliyah Grant will pay $29,500 towards the purchase of this vehicle. Sealed bids will be opened on Monday, February 23rd, 2026 at 4:30 p.m. And I'd ask that we give Ms. Lee the authorization for that.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 8 is a consulting agreement, reference CM 612 of 23, and it's Jason Harper to increase the monthly fee from $3,000 per month to $4,000 per month. And I'd entertain a motion that we make that increase.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 9 is to authorize Mayor Taylor to sign the Perry Weather Software and Weather Station quote. This will be located at the new Recreation Center on Lumley Road. Customer alerts for heat, lighting, rain, wind, etc. 24/7 meteorological support, that's a big word, and mass notification of the staff feature. It's $3,900 a year with a $400 shipping, and it's a one-time cost of the shipping. And I'd entertain a motion that you authorize me to sign that
So
agreement.
moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 10 is to purchase 4 LifePak 35 monitor defibrillators for the fire department from Stryker for $210,087.31. 4 yearly payments in the amount of $52,521.83 to be paid from the fire district fund. These, the 3 LifePaks currently in inventory will be purchased back by Stryker for $10,000 each. Stryker is a Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program contract number 0418323STY. And I'd entertain a motion that we enter into that purchase.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 11 is personnel changes, and I'd ask that we put all of these together, and it's to accept Kevin Coley. His last day was Monday, February 2nd of 2026. For Officer Alyssa Russell, she will transition from patrol to SRO effective February 6th of 2026. And accept the resignation of Michelle Bailey in Animal Control effective Friday, February 6th of 2026, and to post for 10 days till Friday, February 20th of 2026 for that position. Also to hire Blake Havian, full-time SRO, effective Friday, February 27th of 2026, and to hire Amber Brown as a seasonal SRO, effective Friday, February 27th of 2026. And I'd entertain a motion that we do all of those together.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We got any of them here? Well, Amber's here. I see her and I see Blake.
Blake.
You guys want to come up? Or you have anything to say? Blake didn't tell you that you had to have a 20-minute speech, right? Obviously not. No, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys. This is going to round out our ability to put 2 SROs in each of our schools. It just so happens Dr. Cosby's here tonight, and it's something we talked about. It's been 2 years ago, I guess, and 3 years that Camp and I have gotten together and tried to put this together. We feel like putting 2 SROs in each school develops that fire team mentality, and we know that if somebody decides to come into our schools to harm our children, they're going to make a critical mistake, and we appreciate you guys so much for being willing not only to serve the city, but to serve our kids. Dr. Cosby, would you like to say anything about that? Would you? Yes, sir.
I got it. Thank you, Mr. Hopper. I appreciate that. Mayor and council, thank you for the opportunity to speak, and I thank you for this agenda item, and Chief Yancey and everyone that's been involved with this, because I think getting 2 SROs in our schools is absolutely critical, and it shows the commitment of Rainbow City to our students, our community, and all the citizens here. And so the most precious resource in this city or in any of our schools is our students, each and every day, and obviously our staff and everyone else. But to have 2 SROs is, it's immeasurable. And again, I just can't thank this council enough for your commitment to our schools, not only through the SRO program, but through many other cooperatives that you have. And I'm just thankful in 2 ways. Number one, I'm thankful from the county school system standpoint, but also I'm thankful as a citizen of Rainbow City for what y'all do.
Thank you.
And I know our principals will be just as thankful, as will the parents, because it's a great feeling every day as a parent drops off their kids every morning to know that they're going to go into a safe school environment. And I think SROs, thankfully, we've never had a major incident of any kind, but I don't know that we'll ever know what all they have prevented over the years just by presence alone. And so thanks to the council for doing this.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Thank you, Dr. Cosby. We'll move to number 12. Number 12 is resolution number 26-02, and that's to authorize the East Alabama Regional Planning Development Commission to make application for road improvements along Brown Avenue, Hollingsworth Avenue, Julie Street, Allegheny, Calhoun Drive, Larkwood Circle, and Dogwood Road under the Rebuild Alabama RAA annual grant of FY26. Rainbow City commits to the matching funds for this project should we be awarded the grant by ALDOT and it being implemented. And I'd entertain a motion that you allow me to sign this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 13 is resolution number 26-03, and that's Rainbow City Department with the Utilities Board of Rainbow City for the extension of a sewer main along Kinsey Lane. The total cost of the project is $85,715.45. Rainbow City's share will be $42,857.73, and I'd entertain a motion that we pass this resolution as read.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 14 is resolution number 26-04, and authorizes Mayor Taylor to convey all right, title, and interest on behalf of Rainbow City on real estate located at 2008, I'm sorry, let me make that correction, 2008 Broadway Avenue in Gadsden. Rainbow City was awarded title in 2009 in a circuit court case. And I'd entertain a motion that you allow me to sign that resolution and move that property over.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 15 is resolution number 26-05. It's a tax abatement agreement with SMD Metal. You all will be provided that abatement. It's actually a very sound abatement and allows for us to be able to encourage that economic development for SMD Metal, SMD Steel, I'm sorry. And I'd entertain a motion that we pass that resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 16 is ordinance number 604A, repealing ordinance number 604, authorizing the sale of certain unneeded real property owned by the city and described as lots 36, 37, and 38, containing approximately 22.95 acres in the Lumley Road Research and Industrial Park. The prospective buyer withdrew and did not proceed with the transaction. An affidavit to this effect will be recorded in the probate judge's office at the courthouse. And I would entertain a motion that we pass this ordinance.
So moved.
No, wait, back up.
Yep. I need a motion to introduce the
So
ordinance.
moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I need a motion to suspend the rules for immediate
So
consideration.
moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take a vote and include me?
Jerry Ramsey,
Yes.
Randy Weiss,
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. I need a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will take a vote and include me.
Jerry Ramsey,
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Number 18 is ordinance number 616, selling unneeded real property described as lots 39 and 40. It's 8.388 acres in the Lumley Road Research and Industrial Park to Kim Kidd Properties LLC for $41,940. And I would need a motion to introduce the ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Need a motion to suspend the rules for immediate consideration.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take a roll call and include me?
Jerry Ramsey,
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Need a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you do a roll call and include me?
Jerry Ramsey,
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Number 19 is donation request and Pinwheels for Prevention, the James M. Berry Center for Children. I'm sorry.
17.
Yep. Did I? Man, what happened?
It's okay. I got you.
Good grief.
Over under.
It's the over-under. So, sorry. So that was the, we did the property there, so we gotta go back to number 17 and do ordinance number 609A. And that's amends the ordinance number 609 regulating the sale and distribution of consumable vapor products, correcting the effective date from October 1st of 2025 to January 1st of 2026. And I'd entertain a motion that we make,
No.
I'm sorry. I need a motion to introduce the ordinance.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Need a motion to suspend the rules for the immediate consideration.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take a roll call and include me?
Jerry Ramsey,
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Need a motion to adopt.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in, clerk, take the roll call and include me.
Jerry Ramsey.
Yes.
Now y'all
Randy
got-
Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Y'all heard me rattle? Yes.
No, I got you.
Number 19 is donation request, Pinwheels for Prevention.
No.
I'm sorry.
We got to do 616, this one. Hold on a
We
minute.
did it.
I interrupted you.
No,
I'm
we
sorry,
didn't.
man.
Not the
Sorry,
Kim Kidd property.
we didn't finish it,
No, it's
this one.
this one, sorry.
Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. Going back to 18 is the ordinance number 616, selling unneeded real property described as lots 39 and 40, 8.388 acres in the Lumley Road Research and Industrial Park to Kim Kidd Properties LLC for $41,940. And with that, I need a motion to introduce the ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Need a motion to suspend the rules for immediate consideration.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take a roll call and include me?
Jerry Ramsey.
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Need a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will take a roll call and include me as well.
Jerry Ramsey.
Yes.
Randy Weiss.
Yes.
Jeff Prince.
Yes.
Clark Hopper.
Yes.
Mayor Taylor.
Yes. Okay, number 19. We're going to do a donation request for Pinwheels for Prevention. It's James M. Berry Center for Children, and the levels are shown. And what would be the pleasure of the council?
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion that we do the Pinwheel Garden for $100 for James M. Berry Center.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 20 is the chemical management program at the Mega Sports Complex with game day athletic services. Cost would be $22,224 per year, and I'd entertain a motion that we enter into that agreement.
So, second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 21 is Recreation Department has changed the per diem rate of $125 per field to $225 for field rentals. For practice times, the charge will be $50 for an hour and a half time slot. If lights are needed, an additional $25 would be required. And I'd entertain a motion that we make those per diem changes.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 22 is surplus Recreation Department equipment, and that's the list that's shown here. And I will need I'd entertain a motion that we surplus those pieces of property.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Those in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Now we're down to departmental reports from any of the departments. Is there any of our department heads that would like to speak? Nobody? Oh, there we go. Got a winner. Chief Yancey.
That's what they all say.
Not Jeff Brent quick, Jeff Yancey quick. No, I just wanted to tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all doing the SRO thing for us. Like the mayor said, we've been talking about this for about 3 years, and I think it's, I don't know, I think it's real special. Obviously, this is a special place, and this just kind of goes right in line with what we're doing. I want to welcome guys. Y'all are going to do great. Very excited about having you two. I'm sure y'all know I'm pretty picky about who I hire, and it took us a little bit longer to hire, to make this final selection and, complete the full circle. But they're going to fit right in, and super excited for them.
Thank you, Chief. I appreciate it. Anybody else? Kenneth, you had some information that you wanted to put out tonight? Or no?
You might touch on some of that.
Okay. Why don't we let you touch on it? It always seems to come better from you. He's wanting me to remember dates that I promise you I don't remember right now, so.
Let the real mayor get up there and speak.
That's right.
Sometimes we discuss this, and anyway, thank you everybody. The recycling program is doing very well, and we've got everything in place. And my guy's doing a great job, and we're right on top of it. We stay ahead of things, so when things come up, that we can handle it as they come up. So today we had a couple of surprises, we call them, but we handled it because my guys are doing a great job. April the 11th will be Pancake Day. April the 25th will be Cleanup Day. So we need. I done talked to the court. We got people coming for both events. So I just wanted to say thank to everybody that supporting our recycling program and our Cleanup Day and Pancake Day. And there's a lot going on, and we're kind of filling the gaps in between there. So that kicks off, the Cleanup Day will kick off the Beautification Awards. So that will be, you'll be hearing more about that.
We appreciate you, Kenneth.
Thank you.
Appreciate your department. Kenneth and I are in touch with each other almost weekly. I guess he comes through and does his weekly meeting with me, and one of the things that we're doing now is trying to find a way to be able to expand our recycling program. And I think that the next ADM grant, we hope that we get this grant is going to allow us to go to some other recyclables, which is very, very important to us, to try to be able to incorporate not just cardboard, to be able to bring glass and possibly plastic into play as far as what we're going to do in recycling. And I appreciate that department. That's a very, very tough job, and we have an opportunity to do things incredibly well, and Kenneth and his department does that. It's actually been set aside from, it used to be a part of the recreation department, and Kenneth now manages that department, and you're doing very, very well, Kenneth, and I appreciate that. And that's not a slam on Philip. Philip can't do it like you can. We just know that. But we appreciate you. Philip, do you have an update as far as our recreation stuff, or are you good to go?
Yeah, we're kind of where we were last time, just waiting.
Yeah, well, you'd have to come up here.
Hey,
Amber's the only one that knew to say no.
I tried, you wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
No, sir, we're kind of right where we are, the finishing stages of that. You know, the small detail stuff that takes, you know, a little while to do is kind of where we are at. Still hoping end of the first quarter now, maybe early second quarter of an opening date. But it looks really, really nice. Every time you walk in, there's something new. That next step, that next process is taking place. So it looks really, really well, really nice.
Yeah, it's a good-looking center. You want to talk a little bit about our fields? Where we
I can. As far as the field project is concerned, we're, I would say 90% the track, and inside the track is what's the holdup at the moment. You know, whether you fight a losing battle, it rains, it freezes, it's muddy the next day, so they fight a losing battle with that. But the light guys will be out this week to finish up the end of this week, first of next week to finish up the lights, and baseball season's right around the corner. So I believe baseball, softball starts around the 19th for high schools, and, you know, having people in here and being able to showcase pretty consistently, you know, the things that, or the changes that have come into those things are really nice, and we'll be able to do that starting here in a couple of weeks officially all together.
That sounds good. We've done a lot of work down there, and I know you guys, you know, kind of had to stay out of the way or get in the way. We don't really know what we're doing most of the time, but it's been
Most of the time I feel like I'm in the way, just trying to make sure, you know, it's done right and we're getting what we paid for. But, you know, the guys have done an excellent job in doing that. So everything looks really nice. I'm glad to be able to showcase what you guys have allowed us to do. So thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you, and thank your guys. Anyone else? Anyone
I'd like
else?
to speak, Mayor,
Yeah, if you don't mind, come on.
if you don't mind.
No? We'd like to hear your voice.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to touch on, thank you, Rainbow City, for the sewer with that for the Challenger. That's been a big thing, and I appreciate y'all working on that. Gosh, this has been a great job. I think we're gonna finish up probably March, April, looks like. We've got the exhibitors in there now, finishing up. I think they start the parking lot tomorrow. Landscaping starts in a couple of weeks, so that is going good. I also would like to thank y'all for working with us with SMD. We poured 700 yards Saturday morning. If anybody want to come out, we're doing another 700 yards at 12 o'clock next Friday. So if you want to come out for the festivity, we'd love to have you.
What about on that following Saturday? Will y'all be pouring?
Yes, we will. Yes.
I could probably come Sunday.
Sunday? Well, you'll just miss it.
Concrete's like roofing, Trent. I'm not
roofing.
coming around.
So our building comes in for on the 19th. We'll start on it on the 20th. It looks like somewhere on the 20th, and we're looking to order phase 2 and 3 now. I know those guys are excited to get, and I also want to thank you for Kim and Kevin Kidd, because, you know, we're on edition 7 of 4 years of them being here, and now they're looking to buy more property. So they're looking to grow there as well. So their business is growing very well here. And also, I want to thank y'all for approving our shopping center. Most of y'all know we got struts. We have our first shopping center filled up, and we're working on phase 2 and 3 as we speak. We've also acquired the property behind us from Wayne Copeland, which extends to Sutton Bridge Road now. So we go from 77 to Sutton Bridge Road, so we'll have some more stuff coming up with that. And also would like to be asking for some tax abatements, because I think we're looking about spending around $12 million to get these 3 phases going. And we're at the final end of our apartments, so they're our luxury apartments, so, you know, those are going really well too. So, and we also started a new project, Flex Space, behind our office on the property y'all showed us. We already signed our first tenant today, so we got 6 more spaces for that. There's office, warehouse. So anyway, just give you an update of what's going on, what we have going on, and I appreciate it.
We appreciate you. Just so you'll know, we're kind of out of those abatements and.
No, not today.
We ran out last week. No, we appreciate it. I think one of the things that Trent hit on right then is the fact that we're not only looking at new business here, we're looking at the expansion of our current businesses, our current employers. Not only with what's going on down at Choice Fabricators with about a $20 million influx of opportunity for this city and for gaining employment, but also with what's going on with the kids. You know, the Willow Tree, their expansion really kind of blew up, started happening during COVID, And I was lucky enough to be the mayor to watch as they began to grow, and they made their decision to grow and put the roots down here in Rainbow City when they could have gone anywhere else to do that exact same business. And we appreciate the fact that they've been devoted to this city. And we appreciate what you're doing, Trent. I know that you said before there was a time when you couldn't get work in Rainbow City, and right now I believe you'd probably take a weekend off if we would give you one.
Yes, correct.
But we don't plan to giving you any time off anytime soon, that's for sure.
Right at the moment.
We appreciate that. Anyone else? We do have another visitor here, Scarlett Farley. Scarlett, would you like to come up and address us, talk a little bit about the SROs? I know that's been very, very important to you in the past. And Scarlett's on our Board of Education, and we're thrilled to have you here.
Well, I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you very, very much for allowing me to speak with the mayor and the council. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I'm Scarlett Farley. I'm from Glencoe, Alabama. I'm the school board member from that district. I live in District 2, and that district is up for re-election this year, and I'm qualified to run, and I have some opposition. But because I am from District 2 does not mean that we do not represent everybody in Etowah County. We sit on a school board. We have to live in the district we run for, but we represent all of the communities and all of the students and all of the schools in Etowah County. And as Dr. Cosby was saying, we have a very, very good school system, and I'm very, very proud to be a member of the school board. I'd like to tell you just a little bit of my history before I conclude, but education is all I know. I've been going to school since I was 6 years old. I don't tell you how old I am, but I've been going a long, long time. I taught high school mathematics at Glencoe High School, and I taught high school or college mathematics at Gadsden State at night for a couple of years. I was the principal of Glencoe Middle School for 20-something years. I served as the mathematics supervisor for all of the Etowah County schools for many, many years. And I ended my career in Montgomery with the Alabama Department of Education in the Finance Department. When I retired, my husband was still working at Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. He hadn't retired yet, and our children were all flown the coop and had their own families. And so I went back to work at the college. I was the director of the Darden Rehabilitation Center as the nonprofit foundation here in Etowah County, and I served as their director for 10 years. After that, I ran for the school board and was fortunate to be elected by all the citizens of the county. And I've served 3 terms on the school board, and I'd like to serve one more. So I would appreciate all of your support and vote. But I would like to tell you a little bit about our schools, but I would like to take the opportunity to thank you so very, very much for what you have done for the safety of our students. And again, tonight, voting to add to that. There's no way, since Columbine in Colorado, it changed our world in the school system. Paddle, you used to could do paddling the kids. You had discipline. You could discipline the kids. Their parents would discipline when they got home. But Columbine, like I said, it changed everything. And the safety of our students are number one. It's the number one thing we have to look up for every day for our staff and our students. Number 2, we have to educate all of your children, all of our students to become good citizens, to go out and have families and to be able to work and raise their families and have the American dream the way most of us have done. And that's what our school system is about. We have a wonderful public school system here in Etowah County. And we put out some great teachers and some great kids, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. So that's a little bit in the nutshell, Mayor Taylor, about what I'm about. I am running again, and I would appreciate your vote. I really would. Thank you so very much for allowing me to be with you tonight. I'll be glad to answer any question that Randy Weiss over there might have for me.
I think he's run out of questions too.
I would like to say too, though, tonight when I walked in the room, when you've been in education and you've worked in the schools as long as I have with as many students and people and parents, I walked in the room and the first person I saw was Philip in the corner. I don't remember the last time
That's where I stayed when I was with you. Don't tell
I won't tell you. Philip was one of my students at Glencoe. And I won't tell you when he graduated or anything, but I was so delighted to see Philip tonight when I came in, and to see what a great job he's doing for Rainbow City. And it just makes you feel good to see your students everywhere and what they're doing. Good to see you, Philip.
Yeah, he proved that a paddling was necessary. I'm
Well,
sure.
you said that,
We appreciate you so much.
Well,
I
appreciate
can say this about you, Scarlett, you know, in the last 5 years, I attend so many functions that have to do with our schools, and you're always there. I mean, you know, we've grown a friendship over this amount of time. I don't know that we knew each other for sure before that, but it's always so good to see our Board of Education, those members being engaged into what's going on in these schools, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate Dr. Cosby for that as well. He's been just a very, very good advocate, not only as a citizen of Rainbow City, but as our Board of Education superintendent. It thrills me to death to know that we've got what we have when it comes to education.
Well, I appreciate that, and I believe that, Mayor Taylor, that if you put your name out there and you want to do something, that you need to do it. You know, I don't do that just to sit at home and
Right.
do what I want to do. I do it because I want to be out there where the students are to see what's going on, and we have a responsibility to our communities and our schools. You know, we are the governing body, and we set the budgets and we set the tone, and we are the bridge between the communities and the school community. We listen to what the parents have to say. We listen to what the elected officials in each of the smaller towns say, and we bring that back to the table, and you know, we're all one. We're all in this together to educate our students. I want to work with you. I want to work with the communities, and I think I have done that. And anything that you want to do, we need to be partners in doing that, and I believe in doing that with all our communities. So
Well, I
thank you
appreciate it.
very, very much.
Thank you for coming tonight. We spent 5 nights at that
Basketball
basketball tournament, and I'm telling you, you handled it a lot better than I did. I wanted to get involved in a little bit of that officiating, but I just didn't hardly get into it like I should have.
I've seen a lot of football and basketball. in my day.
We appreciate you so
Thank
much.
you.
Is there anyone else? I'm going to move on to council comments, and I'll start with Mr. Vice.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I want to thank all of our guests for being here. Ms. Farley, it's a pleasure working with you on a regular basis, and Dr. Cosby, thank you for coming as well. I have the joy of working for a great school system, and I think we've made it greater and definitely made it safer with our acquisition of the SROs. Kemp, you said something that really impressed me. It took a while because you wanted to hire the right people, because we're protecting our children, and that means so much in a time when people at other levels of government don't seem to care as much about protecting children. I think the local level government, we do, and I appreciate that so much. It shows integrity. I think after working with these gentlemen and Beth and with Anita in the past and all these people, one thing I can say is I think we have integrity. And that's hard to find in government today, especially at the national level, but in other levels as well. And that's all spectrums of the political spectrum, right, left, center, it doesn't matter. I feel like truth comes at this local level because we're in touch with the people. You guys on the school board are in touch with the parents more than we are. And it's one of those things where I just really appreciate the work that you did in making sure we have the right people in there to protect our children. And I appreciate the other members of this council for recognizing the importance of this, the mayor's office, and of course the Board of Education and Superintendent's office. Because working together, we can make it more possible to educate those young people. Because there's a lot of blocks out there today, trust me, I deal with it. And anything we can do to make those parents feel safer, those students feel safer, makes all of our lives a lot easier. And thank you so much, and thank all of y'all so much for that. One of the things that kind of we talked about, we didn't really get into it too much, the Perry weather software. This summer, I know Philip probably got 100 calls. I know everybody does. Hey, it's lightning. Can we practice, or can we stop practice, or anything like that? Let me explain. This stuff is some amazing software, and not just the software, but the hardware that goes with it. And I really think it is a great acquisition, especially now that we're going to have a swimming pool and things of that nature. It's so important because lightning kills. And I've been that guy that sat up in the stands and complained when you see lightning, what looks like 20 miles away, but one of these software says, hey, it's a mile away, and you stop and you sit there for 30 minutes. But it's necessary because lightning is extremely dangerous, and not just lightning, this works with other weather issues as well. And I'm proud of the fact that we're able to acquire that. Thanks again to all of our departments. We just got through some crazy cold weather. I'm glad we could finally take a deep breath and get some other things done. Thank you guys for what you do, and I'll yield the remainder of my time.
Mr. Ramsey.
I'd like to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Welcome, Ms. Farley. Thank you for coming and speaking. Appreciate the work you do for the school system. Dr. Cosby, thank you for still being with us as superintendent. I'd like to welcome all of our new SROs. I think they'll do a phenomenal job at our school system, keeping the kids safe. Speaking of kids, I did want to acknowledge Eli Carter at Southside reporting his 100th win. I saw on our wrestling team. That's pretty incredible. I want to congratulate that whole team for a great year. I saw they had some pretty good results. And this past Saturday, they had the All-State Band Competition at Gadsden State, at City of Gadsden schools, where probably 1,000 kids come to play instruments to be the best of the best. And we had several make it onto there, and I will just rattle those off. From our school right here at Rainbow Middle, All-State, we had Kate DiGaetano, Bryn Woodside, Kennedy Jackson, Eli Sims, Luke Henson, Laney Furman, Phoenix Ramsey, and Cam Davenport made it onto the All-State band, which is an incredible honor for them to go and represent us on the state level. So I'd like to thank Trent there for all the work he's done in Rainbow City and just doing a phenomenal job. So that's always a plus. And thank y'all all. I'll yield the rest of my time to.
I think you need to take a little time and go back on Phoenix with the spelling bee. You
Okay.
missed that part.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be in trouble when you get home.
Yeah, we did have the spelling bee. My daughter Phoenix has competed 4 of the last 5 years, and she has won those contests. So I guess I'm congratulate her since she may be watching. Huh?
That's right.
And she'll go represent our schools. Winning at Rainbow Middle means you go to represent Southside and Rainbow City in that contest. So she'll represent in back-to-back years. She placed second last year in the county. Maybe she'll bring home that big first place trophy. We will see. And she'll follow that up with the math bee. She'll be returning to defend her 4-time math bee crown here in the county. So it'll be her final year competing in that. So
It's funny how it skips generations, isn't it?
yeah, that is very true. So, but yeah, that is where we're headed on education. And also, I rarely bring up all the work Kenneth does is phenomenal, and Mr. Hollingsworth back there always hide, and he does great work with all our rec stuff. Man, thank you for that. So, I'll yield the rest of my time.
Appreciate it. Mr. Prince.
My time now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you to Ms. Farley and Dr. Cosby for being here and for everybody. But our schools, I'm glad that you were here tonight, of all nights. This is not something that, congratulations to Blake and Amber, and Alyssa will be transitioning over to an SRO. The mayor said something about been working on this with Camp for 3 years, but this has been a dream, not a dream, but something that we have been dedicated to come up with 2 for each school since we took office, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And it'll also affect the Challenger Learning Center as well. So thank you guys and ladies for being part of Rainbow City now. I know y'all will represent us very well. You've got a great leader in Camp Yancey, Jordan McCartney back there. Thank you for what you do as well. The weather station, I'm glad Councilman Bice brought that up. I'm kind of a weather nerd. I love that stuff. I guess it comes from being 10 years of working insurance claims. Hurricanes and tornadoes and ice storms, those things kind of intrigue me for some weird reason. But that is going to protect everything. I hope that everybody can see the theme, but behind everything we're doing is safety. Safety for our kids, number one. and safety for everybody at the new rec center and at all the baseball and soccer fields that we have now, and all the people that will be out there. So there's nothing more important, and I think Dr. Cosby said this, than our children. You know, that's our future, and I'm proud to be a part of this council that is doing things to protect them. And I want to thank both of you from the Board of Education standpoint for us having, I think, Etowah County is the best Board of Education there is. I think we have the best schools, not just in Etowah County, but anywhere. I know things are growing and thriving, and you know there's changes on the horizons, I'm sure. But I want to thank y'all for what y'all do at the board. So, and lastly, well, the police and fire. Two other things: providing the Durango for investigations. Fire department, the life packs. I hope I never have to let Tim McKee use one of those on me, because he said he would charge it to, I don't know how high it goes, but
360.
360, yeah, 361. But we have the best police and fire department. I know we say that all the time, but we really do. And lastly, I will touch on Trent Thrasher. Thank you for being here and for all you do for Rainbow City. I know that there's a lot of other moving parts behind the scenes. It's not just you, but I've witnessed the Challenger Learning Center that I'm very proud to be on the board of, how things have come together, and just, man, that thing's phenomenal. It's incredible, the opportunities that our kids are gonna have. And all the businesses and things that are going to make Rainbow City a better place to live and work. So, and that's really all I've got tonight, Mayor. That's enough.
Thank you. Mr. Hopper.
All right. Thank y'all for coming out. Welcome to the new SROs. Of course, I know Amber from our days at Gaston. I understand. I've worked it, the importance of it, of just officer presence. I promise you that squashes a lot of stuff. Just somebody in that uniform, toting a gun, and that walkie-talkie going off. I know when I did it, walk up the aisle, a lot of times people are leaving by the time I got up there. So we do understand that. Thank the Board of Education. Only gripe I really got with the Board of Education is taking paddling now. I worked hard for my nickname, Three-Leg Hopper, when I was in school, because I was guaranteed 3 to 5 licks a week. And I'm really, and I was a cute kid too. Shut up down there.
I went to school with, so
You don't know nothing about me. No, but really and truly, the thing with education, it's like today. I know there's a lawsuit going on about Facebook and how it affects children, and they're doing the same thing they said about tobacco, when all the tobacco people said it's not addictive, that Facebook and things like that doesn't affect our children, and we know it does. I got a granddaughter who watches stuff she shouldn't watch on TikTok, and y'all got a hard job, and I saw that firsthand as an SRO and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all, and we'd just like to do that. Trent, we got something coming up this month, don't we, Bubba? You gonna bring the plans tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. The reason I bring that up is because I do serve on planning, and I want to give a shout out. Trent does a lot. The plans he's got for Struts are amazing. He's also helping us with our living issues that we have here by creating more apartment complex, along with the Johnson family and some other people that we're starting to see. People want to know the importance of apartments, and that's simple. We need people want to live here. They're choosing to come here now. And there's only so much housing. And housing is affordable, and sometimes it's not, and these apartments is a great option, and I want to tell you how much I appreciate that, not alone with everything else you're building, especially for the willow tree and stuff like that, and how nice you make everything look. But I want to give a shout out too to the people on planning, because those are just everyday people, everyday citizens. These are folks that have to stop in the middle of their day at 3:30 and come in here once a month. A lot of times it's not long, and the ones who come, they're always happy to be here, they're always smiling, and we cut up that we see Trent a lot because he is doing a phenomenal job with his building process here. One more thing. I got on the Alabama Baptist Relief Group. In other words, we go to different places and help people rebuild. I leave tomorrow for Greenville, Mississippi. And I want to give a time to a former councilman who was on it, and that was Bobby McCartney. Because once I got approved, I got the phone call, that was the first name that they asked me about. When they found out I was a councilman here in Rainbow City, did you know Bobby McCartney? And I thought it was so awesome because they bragged about his building skills and how much they miss him. I said, well, we all miss him. And I just thought that was neat that that got brought up this week. And with that, because I am leaving tomorrow and I won't be back till Sunday, guess what day I'm gonna miss? I'm gonna remind everybody, this week is Valentine's week. Don't screw it up. Because I promise you, I'm in trouble as we speak right now. I don't think Christie talked to me in the last 24 hours when I got my orders yesterday. Mayor, it's your turn.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Starting January 28th, 2026, RSVP free tax service will begin at the community center each Wednesday and Thursday from 11:30 to 3:30. The last day will be on April 15th of 2026. Wednesday, February 18th, the ribbon cutting for Habitat for Humanity will be at 3225 Rainbow Drive, Suite 248A at 11 a.m. Sunday, March 8th, daylight savings time, so you'll spring forward. April 11th is our pancake day. April 25th is our cleanup day. And I'm glad we got Phoenix in there because I put her down just in case you messed that up. But the last thing that I'll say is that, you know, what we're finding out is that our educators, and I'll go back to what Scarlett and Dr. Cosby was talking about, our educators are not only in that education field, but they're also in local government. I can call 3 names, and I'm sure I'm going to miss one, but, you know, Walt Simmons and, of course, our own Randy Weiss and Jennifer McGriff over at Southside. You know, those people are going to work in our schools, and then they're coming in and putting their name on a ballot so that they can go out there and take a chance in doing good. And I believe that's what their intent is, and with that, I appreciate them so much. And if I miss someone, I'm sorry. You can get with me at the Mayor's Association. And with that, I entertain a motion that we adjourn.
So moved.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here.